When you see the trailers for the new movie Split, don't tell me you get at least a little intrigued, even if it does seem like another M. Night Shyamalan movie. But I'll tell you this, it's exactly what the director needs, which is another good movie. Split is a great revival for M. Night Shyamalan. First and foremost, the plot is pretty simple, but the twist is complex and interesting as hell. 3 girls get kidnapped by a guy named Kevin, played by James McAvoy. What's the twist? Well, Kevin has 23 personalities in his own body. So throughout the film, he just goes back and forth acting as like different people. Being kidnapped is one thing, but being kidnapped by someone with a personality disorder? Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna be a to get out of. But this is one hell of a great pitch for a movie, and this is definitely a great movie from M. Night Shyamalan. There are 2 major things that really drive this movie, and that is the concept and all the ideas surrounding the personality disorder and James McAvoy. The concept and all the ideas surrounding it is interesting. This is definitely a thinking person movie because it really gets you thinking about this. I'm pretty sure most of the stuff in this film, the idea of like having this personality and some of the stuff the film has that I won't spoil, may be far-fetched, but it is a movie, and when a movie at least gets you thinking, that's a good bonus. But what helps makes this concept interesting is James McAvoy. McAvoy gives a great, creepy, and uncomfortable performance, and that is a compliment, because he really made me uncomfortable at times, just by the way he acted as a kidnapper and a bunch of other things he did. He really made me believe that he was some guy with 23 personalities in him. Just the way that he would change his posture, his mannerisms, and his voice made me think that, wow, this guy is being somebody else. He was clearly someone else I've seen before, and now he's completely somebody else now. McAvoy is a great actor, and this kind of role really definitely challenged his talent. The movie is not perfect though. There are a couple of pacing issues. Throughout the film, 3 things are happening. One is seeing the girls who got kidnapped trying to think of ways to get out of the place that they're in. The other thing is seeing the psychiatrist talk about Kevin and the kind of problem he has, explaining to the audience what he is, what he has, and what we're up against. Also, the main girl also has flashbacks of her as a kid. Those were the things that really felt like bogged the movie down, and I feel like a few of those flashbacks could have been cut off. And there was just a couple scenes that dragged on for too long. I was like, alright, come on, let's get down to the situation at hand. I want to see what happens, whether it's seeing the girls live, or seeing what the hell Kevin is going to do next, or whoever the hell he's playing. But this whole movie is a build-up. From seeing whether or not the girls are going to live, to actually seeing what Kevin's gonna do. Because the whole movie is leading up to this climax, to this ending. And you're either gonna love it, or you're gonna be meh. Yeah, this movie isn't for everybody. I mean, yes, it's not a horror movie, it is more of a thriller. But of course, there are some choices that the movie does take where you'll either buy into, or you won't. And I won't say it's a bad thing, it's just really up to taste, whether you're satisfied or not. The movie does build up to something. Throughout the film, it does leave little breadcrumbs as to what you are expecting. I won't say much about what it does build up to, even though it does say it in the trailer, but I'm pretty sure if you haven't seen the trailer, I think the experience might be a little more interesting. Speaking of which, I also have to give M. Night Shyamalan some credit as to writing. A lot of the stuff that happens throughout the film does have relevance later on. Like something the character says a couple scenes ago will have some significance later on. Overall, I recommend this movie. It definitely gets you intrigued into everything that is going on, and you definitely want to see what happens by the end, even if a couple times it does get a little slow. And like I said, the ending is up to the viewer whether they like it or not. But the ride getting there is a fun ride. So I'll give this movie a 7 out of 10. Overall, I feel like this is a great sign to show that M. Night Shyamalan still has some potential in him, and so this actually gives me to look forward to whatever he has coming next. If he can make up for The Happening, Last Airbender, and After Earth, then I'll be happy. So Shyamalan, I'm counting on you, buddy. Don't let me down. Or just make a good movie. So, that was my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think if you saw the movie, and I'll come back later, soon, with another review. See you guys next time.